Hey everybody, this is Ben back again, and now I'm back for another video. And of course, today is Sunday, so obviously I promised I would be doing another video, at the beginning of the week, like I said, the end of the last, like I said at the end of the last video. So anyways, for today's video, I'm gonna now show you guys my Aardman collection, shorts and movies made by Aardman Animations. And so, let's go ahead and get right into this. First up is The Wrong Trousers, which is a Wallace and Gromit short. This and the next one are both Wallace and Gromit shorts. This won the Oscar for Best Animated Short back in 1993. A+, a small masterpiece by Ken Tucker of Entertainment Weekly and a unique brand of filmmaking. The results are something to see by Larry Malton of Entertainment Tonight. Yep, this was the second Wallace and Gromit short to be produced after the Grand Day Out back in 1989, which I don't have that one, but maybe someday I might find it so I can have all the shorts on tape. Anyways, we got the tape, and then the label, and then there's no print date. So that's The Wrong Trousers. And then next up we have A Close Shave, which is another Wallace and Gromit short back in 1995, which this too won the Oscar for the Best Animated Short as well. But it has the same review that's on The Wrong Trousers. There's the credits there. Tape label, and there's no print date as well. Okay, so that's it for the shorts. So now we're going to go on to the movies, in which the movies that I have here were all the Aardman films that I have here. I have all the ones that were released by DreamWorks, since because then they would later switch to other studios after that. Like I think it was Sony at first, and then like after their deal with DreamWorks expired, and then they later after that they moved into, I think it was Studio Canal and Lionsgate, and then Netflix. It's really kind of a wide variety of different companies that they have moved over to distribution. So anyways, but I have all the ones that were released by DreamWorks. The ones that were released by Sony and like other studios, I might find them, but I'm not sure. So anyways, next up is, and the first one of the movies, we have Chicken Run from 2000, the year's funniest movie by Andrew Johnson of US Weekly. Superb family fun by Jeffrey Lyons of WNBC TV, and a magical entertainment for all ages by Roger Ebert of Roger Ebert in the Movies. And a 2 thumbs up by Roger Ebert of Roger Ebert in the Movies. So, yep. Here's the tape label, and the print date is September 18th, 2000, printed exactly a day after my father's birthday, and it comes with a little business reply card from DreamWorks Home Entertainment. So, yep. So that's the only one I have of the tapes. Now we're going to go on to the DVDs, which the next one here is Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit from 2005, the flat-out funniest movie in dog's years by Richard Corliss of Time. An ingenious, witty, wonderful film by Larry Malton of Entertainment Tonight, and You Will Laugh Yourself Silly by Peter Charles of Rolling Stone, and A Terrific Family Movie by Russ Leatherman of CNN, and MoviePhone.com, and Whimsical, Funny, and Endlessly Invented by Roger Ebert of Ebert and Roper, and Jeffrey Lyons of NBC says this is one of the most enjoyable family films of the year. It features, it has behind-the-scenes fun, including how to build a bunny, deleted scenes with cracking commentary, Stage Fright, the award-winning Aardman short film, and playful activities, games, printables, and much, much more. So, yep, that's a look at the back briefly. So that's the disc. And finally, last but not least, we have Flushed Away, which is from 2006. The best animated film of the year by James Vernier of the Boston Herald, and More Fun Than Cars by Neil Rose of NY 1, and Better Than Ice Age 2 by Bill Bergoli of Westwood 1. Kind of a controversial opinions there, but anyways, it also for features, it has Soccer Showdown, Belch Away, Sludge Buster, Ice Maker, Disco the Frog, and many more, and plus some animated slug songs and Learn to Build a Slug. This was the final Aardman film to be distributed by DreamWorks, since their deal expired shortly afterward, and they would later move into different studios like Sony, like I said, through Sony Pictures Animation, then later Studio Canal, Lionsgate, and then Netflix, and several others. I think those are maybe all what we have right now, but who knows if they could collab with other studios in the future. But anyways, that is it for my Aardman Collection video, and I will see you again later in the week, because like I said, it is Sunday, so I will see you again later in the week.